Hello and good evening. It is me, Dan Hershkowitz, your 2021 president. And now when you're listening to this, it is 2022. And in a few moments, I will no longer be your president. Jeannie was kind enough to let me take a moment here to say a few words. And I have my notes, if you would bear with me. We have 6 things to cover. The first is, of course, I'm sorry that I cannot be there tonight. I wanted so much to joke about how my installation was literally in my spare bedroom, and Jeannie's is here where you are at the Four Seasons, and it was gonna be funny, but it would have been a lot more funny in person. And I was gonna reference the black and white cookies. Hopefully there's a table somewhere that says Dan's Desserts, because last year we had talked about having Dan's bar mitzvah and all of my favorite Jewish foods, including the black and white cookie. So please, I think they're gonna be offered to you. Take one home and think of me if you would. All right, that's one. Here's number 2. Let me start with a thank you. And that's a thank you to Jeannie Gant, my current leadership team, the exec, the board of directors, right? And all of the volunteers, the committee chairs and the vice chairs, and all of you that serve on committees. We have 5,000 members and a smaller group of dedicated volunteers. And sometimes we forget that we're volunteers, right? And sometimes, honestly, I like to remind the members, you know I'm a volunteer, right? But thank you to the volunteers. We really appreciate your effort. Next is gratitude, right? I am truly grateful to work with among the greatest 5,000 realtors in our state, the San Francisco Association of Realtors. Right, as I wrote down here, we're on the cutting edge of innovation and technology, and unfortunately also on the front lines of a legislative and judicial battlefield, right? But we are fighting, and we are fighting proud. We are innovators. We are carrying our industry forward, and I am grateful. And I'm also grateful to work with the staff, right? With our CEO, with the education and events staff, with the accounting staff, MLS and membership, and the Welcome Home Project, legal counsel, Alex Wyand, government affairs, Jay and Mary, and of course, Maravik, who's always there to answer my emails even at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Maravik, go to bed. Oh yes, if you were with me a year ago, you saw that I had a simple theme for the year. It was professionalism and collaboration. I wanted to help the agents grow their business, right? Grow their knowledge base and their skill set. How? Through providing access to tools and education. And we have worked hard this year to do that. Thank you to the Education and Events Committee. Thank you to all of the committees, right? And thank you to Genevieve, who I'm looking at, who put together so many of these great programs. And what else did we want to do? Collaboration, right? Where we can all help each other and count on each other. And I think we've done that too. Look at the Facebook forum, right? It used to be all about kvetching, as my mother would say. And now it's about crowdsourcing information, bouncing ideas off of each other, asking for help and receiving help. And I hope that that continues. Thank you very much. We're almost there. And the thank you, of course, to my wife, Elisa Hershkowitz, Elisa Stransky Hershkowitz. I don't think she realized how many hours this thing would be, right? Thank you, honey, I really appreciate it.
Team Hershkowitz, better together.
Who else am I thankful for? Well, my role models. So think about the great people that I've gotten to work with, the fantastic role models, the CAR, California Association of Realtor Directors, right? Our past presidents. Who do they include? People like John Wong and Alan Akamoto, Betty Taish and Fanny Chu. These are serious role models, and I'm so appreciative to have worked with you. And of course, to my friends and family at Compass and my former family at Vanguard, right? And what about all the small brokerages? I love the small brokerages and the independents. You may know that, I think it was 11 or 12 years, I was an independent broker working here in San Francisco, right? And I've always had a real appreciation. And frankly, that makes up, I think, I don't know, at least half of our association, right? All right, and now it's time for a toast. Oh, if I had a glass. I forgot to bring a glass, I'm sorry. To Jeannie Gant and to Damon Knox and to Jeannie's leadership team and to the new board of directors, I salute you, I toast you, I thank you, and we wish you much success. As my mother would say, l'chaim.